Good morning. I wanted to give everyone a tour of my office slash doll room. I collect Dollfie Dream dolls, Smartdolls, Azone dolls, Obitsu dolls, and other Asian ball jointed dolls, I guess, for lack of a better word. So I bought 4 IKEA Billy bookcases, and I've discovered that I can fit about 5 dolls on each shelf. The Billy bookcase comes with, I think, 6 shelves, either 5 or 6, but due to how tall some of the dolls are and not wanting their legs to kind of hang over the side, I have them sitting on their knees, which you're going to see here once I enter here. I'm just kind of preparing you guys. So I can only fit, well, it comes with that middle shelf inserted in it, so we only added 2 more shelves into that. Anyways, let's go take a look. I actually, I have a spare wall here, which I'm thinking I'm going to buy 1 more IKEA Billy bookcase. I don't think I can fit 2 on this wall, but I'll have to measure and find out because the door has to open. But with just having 4 of these, 2 on each wall, you'll see the other ones here in just a second, and then pardon my messy desk. I can fit 80 dolls right now. So if I add 1 more shelf, I'll be able to fit 100 dolls. Now, there's no way that I'll probably ever own 100 dolls because they are very expensive. Starting at, I would say, $400 up to sometimes over $1,000. I've paid easily $900, especially for some of the boy dolls, which I will show you here in a moment. So here we go. This big doll right here that obviously won't fit on a shelf, I've done a YouTube review of her already. She is an Obitsu Hime, I think is how you pronounce it, Hime-chan. So that's that doll there. And now here are the dolls in the Billy bookcase. The Smartdoll, which is missing a head right now, the Smartdoll boy, I bought that kit and assembled him myself, and people kind of roasted me at first because I wasn't sure how to insert the legs, but I don't get offended by internet trolls or anything, so it didn't bother me. It was actually helpful because I had no idea what I was doing. It doesn't come with instructions, and it was so hard. My hands hurt so bad after that. And the boy next to him, that's a Dollfie Dream DDH 16. I think it was 16. They just recently released his head as like a regular head that you can buy now on the Volks website. I don't know if that's for a limited time or if that's going to be permanent, but it used to be limited. And of course, they still don't let you just buy a boy body. And he's in tan, and the Dollfie Dream headless, or excuse me, Smartdoll headless boy next to him is in cinnamon. Their skin tone is pretty similar. We can walk up and you guys can see the Dollfie Dream is a little bit darker there. I also have a tea Smartdoll, and I actually really love this color, and this is Smartdoll Summer, and she's actually my favorite out of all of my Smartdolls. So I also have some little tiny Azone dolls up here. We have Candy Ruru. Honestly, I forget most of their other names. This one on the end with red hair is Ravi. But this girl here was my favorite. But they're all quite cute. I bought these 2 custom heads from the same artist on Etsy, and I apologize, I don't know your name off the top of my head right now. But one of them is a DDH 22, and the other one is the DWC 01, I think. And supposedly they're the same head, but one of them has like more pronounced lips and the other one has a much flatter face, and I see some differences, but I don't know if that's the artist maybe sanded down the lips or did some customization there. This one is from Shine's Workshop. I think it's a DDH06. I actually have 3 or 4 DDH06. It's my favorite Dollfie Dream sculpt. So this is another DDH06. It's supposed to look like Manaka from Nagi no Asukara, and this is going to be Hikari. So This one was also from Shine's Workshop. So I have 2 dolls by Shine's Workshop, and I definitely want to get more in the future. This boy's head should be here sometime this week or next week. It shipped last week, and it's from Cuddle Puss Customs on Etsy. So I'll update with photos and videos when it arrives. That again is my Dollfie Dream Boy. I bought him from Japan Doll Direct. They'll go and they'll you specify what head, makeup, body, and all that stuff that you want, wigs, eyes, all that stuff. This isn't the wig that I got with him. I ordered, it was like a short, kind of purpley, blackish, limited wig that you could only get in Doll Point Akihabara. So this is, shoot, I'm trying to blank on her name. And she was actually my Grell doll. And I got into the hobby late. I used to collect like all of the resin dolls. I've been collecting those since like 2006, I think is my first one. But the Dollfie Dreams, even though my collection here is growing and getting quite large, I've only been collecting maybe for about 5 years now. So trying to think. She's white skin, and so they don't make actual white skin anymore. Now they make semi-white. This girl here is semi-white. This one is white. It's a little bit paler than the semi-white. I think her name starts with an M, and I'm drawing a blank. She came in like a pink kimono. If I think about her name later, I'll be back to show her again. I can't think of it. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. It's too early in the morning. So this is Mirai, and it is the Dollfie Dream Mirai. Smartdoll also has a Mirai, but this one is the Dollfie Dream, and I believe it's the anniversary edition, and she's obviously not on a Dollfie Dream body. This is a cheap body. Some people say that it's recast, but I've had a lot of other people tell me it's not recast, it's just like a cheap Chinese body. So we don't know, and I don't really care. I've owned recast dolls in the past, but now that I'm mostly collecting vinyl instead of resin, I still have my recast dolls, and I have a lot. I probably have over 20 legit resin dolls too. So this one here was from Bai. It's a Japanese auction website where you can take part in Yahoo auctions, which you normally have to be in Japan for. I have her on a, what's it called? DDP, Dollfie Dream Pretty Body, and I hate this body. It's like so floppy, and it's like a rag doll. So she's actually on this one's body. This is Dollfie Dream Pretty Ribbon, DDP ribbon, and I'm working on customizing her to be Chibiusa from, obviously, Sailor Moon, Sailor Moon's daughter, Chibiusa, or Rainy, or Chibi Usagi, or whatever you want to call her. She needs an outfit still, but the default eyes and ribbon actually remind me already. And then, of course, her smaller proportion. She's another one who's not on a Dollfie Dream body. She's on a very cheap, I can't think of the company right now, cheap Chinese body. So that's one way that I have a lot of these, is that they are using these cheap bodies. That's how I have so many dolls. Obviously, I can't afford, I would have thousands of dollars here, which I probably do. In this case, this one here alone, this boy, he was $900. And this one, because she was already retired and she was limited edition, I probably paid $600 for her. And I mean, even just a standard model, like, ribbon here, she's a couple hundred. Starlights, you're looking at 500 to 600 USD. Same with Summer. Chitose, the classic, and then I also have Chitose, what do they call it? Multiverse, Chitose Multiverse, Chitose Classic. I got Chitose Classic as one of the Only the Brave or Fortuitous. It's had a couple of different names now. Basically, you buy what looks like a rock or a pebble on the Smartdoll website. You get a random doll. So I'm actually really happy with her. And next to Summer, she's probably like my next favorite doll. And it's not one I would have purchased for myself, really. And now Now she's retired too, and I've had offers from people to buy her, and I'm like, nope, sorry, she's mine. So this is Kanata Alternate, and she's my only Milk Smartdoll. Milk was retired. I think it's because Danny didn't like that people were putting Dollfie Dream heads on his Smartdoll body, so he went with a little bit darker skin tone. This is the cinnamon, this is Milk, this is tea, cinnamon, tea. There's a big difference there. Less of a difference here, but still noticeable. You wouldn't go and put a Dollfie Dream flesh-colored head on this body, whereas you easily could on this body here. Multiverse. This little girl is an Obitsu Azone sort of hybrid, but it's how the company, how Azone is selling her and creating her. They're using Obitsu bodies. I love Obitsu bodies because I love the stand. It allows you to pose the doll, stand it up, and we've made the shelves tall enough that she can actually stand up in there. I do have Obitsu Gretel, I think is her name, which I've had since like 2005, 2006, around when I used to collect all of the resin dolls. I do have my resin dolls, but they're at my parents' house. I don't have them here just because I kind of got away from that and I'm more into like the anime looking dolls now. But these stands are so nice. They can even stand on one leg, which I'm not going to show you because I worked hard arranging all my dolls on the shelves. But yes, you can see that we can fit 5 dolls going across here. And if they're small ones, like this one here, look at this. These girls, you can probably fit 6, maybe even 7. So, like I said, we have 5, 5, 5. I haven't put anyone on the bottom just because I feel like you don't really look down. I would prefer to fill up my upper shelf space first. I just got married about a week ago, 10 days ago. So this was my bouquet. There's my beautiful rings, engagement ring and wedding ring. And I'm so happy. So I have to find somewhere else to put this eventually. Someday when I fill up my room with 80 dolls or possibly 100 dolls if we end up putting another shelf right here. But yeah, for now that can be for like photographs and wedding stuff for now until I get more dolls, and then we'll see where we're going to put all of that. But yeah, I'm really happy. My uncle actually came out to visit me for my wedding, and he put together my bookcases for me. I ordered these bookcases back in June when we first bought our house here. We have like a little townhouse, a very nice neighborhood here. We're close to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Any other doll collectors out there? I've met a couple of you, so maybe I'll see some more of you at meetups and stuff. And I'm actually thinking about taking this little pink-haired girl here with me to Disney World because she's on like a cheap body. We're going to Disney on October 2nd for our honeymoon and also the 50th anniversary. I've only been to Disney World one other time, and that was for the 25th anniversary, which coincided with my sweet 16 birthday. So I'm totally excited. I'm not looking forward to the Florida heat and humidity, but I'm also not looking forward to the snow and cold 20 below zero and 10 below zero Fahrenheit temperatures that are coming up here within the next month or two. So yeah, never happy about weather, but it's a beautiful day today. Look at that sunshine, and some of the leaves are starting to change colors as we enter fall here. But yeah, this is my little office. We have a cat bed there, but if I do get another shelf, their cat bed will probably move over to that corner. That's a small closet. I'm just using it for storage. And yeah, so this is my room. My desk is really messy because like I said, I just got married and I came back and kind of unpacked and just kind of threw everything there. But I'm starting to get organized and get my room the way I wanted, and it's so exciting. I've never been able to display my dolls the way that I really wanted to. I've been in the hobby now for over 15, close to 20 years, so I'm super excited, and I definitely have plenty of room to grow my collection. Right now I'm at maybe about 18 dolls and I can fit 80, so I don't think I'll need any more shelves anytime soon, but I might buy one more, but I might pay for the IKEA to assemble it for me, because relying on my husband and his friends to assemble, they assembled one part way, but it took them like 3 months to do that. So for $100, I might just tell IKEA, go ahead and assemble it. But for right now, I can fit 80 dolls right in here in my office. And yeah, so I work from home. I'm a web developer and a graphic artist. And so I'm kind of blessed that when COVID happened, I was able to transfer to working from home, and I've been working hard and everything's been working out, and they're happy with my performance. So I get to continue working from home. And of course, I do like to play games. You can see I love pink. I got to clean this off. It has fingerprints all over it from, like I said, traveling and carrying it around. This is a Razer 15, and it's from, I think, 2020 or 2021. I do have a review of that. This is the Razer headset. It's brand new, just came out a couple of months ago, 3 or 4 months ago. I did a review of that. You can tell that I love pink. I also love Tiffany blue, but Razer didn't make a Tiffany blue laptop, so pink it is, and my desk and chairs and everything are pink. I went with white for the shelves just because the dolls themselves are so colorful, and I thought if I do like a bright color, it's going to clash with some of the dolls. So white really helps the dolls to stand out here. And they look really good. All of the shelves are adjustable, so eventually, as I get more dolls, if they're different sizes, or right now, like with the little Azone ones, I'm putting them going across the top. In the past on other bookcases, I've had them sitting like in between dolls or in other dolls' laps, or like the bigger dolls holding the dolls, which is cute because then it looks like the big ones have their own Dollfie dreams. But I think that we'll start growing a collection going across the top of all 4 of these bookcases here. I think that I ordered 2 more Azone dolls, but it was months ago. I think one of them is coming out in October, and I don't know when the other one is coming. And the 2 websites I use, Tazina, the Azone source in North America, they're usually pretty good at keeping in communication, and the other one that I use, they're not as great, and I can't think of the name of the website right now, but they're just not as great at keeping me updated and stuff, and sometimes I have to track them down to get shipping updates and stuff. But also I do have, I think I mentioned this, I know I told you that I do have a head coming, but I actually have another Dollfie Dream Boy coming. He just shipped yesterday, I believe. I tried again to go through Japan Doll Direct, but they told me, unfortunately, that due to COVID and not being located right in Tokyo, it was too difficult for them. So I tried a girl called Sophia Alice, or Sophie Bear, and she and her boyfriend work together to kind of help people get their custom dolls. So I do have a boy coming, and then I also have, trying to recall the number, it's the DDH-18, and it unfortunately is on the DDP body, which I hate, but I'm hoping, since it was like a store model and it was out on the store display and stuff, that its body is going to be put together a little bit better than Ribbon's body, who is this one here now. But yeah, my boy is actually, this boy here is a DDH-16, but the new boy that I ordered, he is DDH-26, I believe. And I got him with the M02 face up and the new FK11 or FK2, something like that, wig, the kind of longer, spiky looking boy wig. And actually I got him on the little bit, tiny bit shorter boy body, and I did him in normal flesh color or fresh color as opposed to tan, just to have some variety amongst my boys. I don't collect that many boy dolls because I have so much fun dressing up all the girls. I'm into like Lolita fashion and kawaii fashion and just real girly girl pastel stuff. So I don't have as much fun with the boys. This one kind of looks like Jimin from BTS right now because I put the little pink wig on him and stuff. But I think that for this boy that eventually I want to get him a kind of like a sailor looking outfit because that's what Hikari from A Lull in the Sea wears. But right now I've ordered some like cheap kind of like Nike or Adidas looking like jogging gym clothes outfits. He does have ugly elbows, but I noticed also that the girls have ugly elbows, so I think he's assembled correctly. He's just kind of posed or turned funny. There you go. Now you can't really see his ugly elbow. So this is my collection right now. And it's sure to grow probably, but I'm pretty happy with how it is right now. I have so many more outfits and wigs and eyes that I'm constantly changing up how everybody looks. So in the future, you'll see pictures on Instagram and videos on YouTube and stuff, I'm sure, where they look completely different. But for right now, for today, this is how they look. Thank you for watching. Have a great dolly day.